guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a bit of a different video, like it's not a makeup video or anything, obviously, because you would have read the title. But today I'm going to talk about how I've gone vegan. So if you watched one of my vlogs a few weeks ago, it was like my only vlog, if you watched that then you would have known that I was like trying to go vegan or like, yeah, just giving it a go or like considering it. And so now I've been vegan for just over a month, which is exciting. And today I just want to talk about a bit about like why I went vegan and like answer a few questions that I get asked a lot and stuff like that. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer because I feel like I have to put this in the front at the beginning of the video. If you're against vegans for whatever reason, if my opinion is going to annoy you, please just leave the video because I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear it. I'm just giving my opinion and my views on the topic. That's all I'm doing. So yeah, if you don't like veganism, then don't watch the video. Okay, so just to start out, if you don't know what veganism is, a vegan is someone who is like a step further than vegetarian. So vegetarians won't eat meat pretty much, and some even eat fish, which kind of just weirds me out, but whatever. Yeah, so vegans won't eat meat or any other animal products or byproducts. So I don't eat milk, egg, honey, yeah, that kind of stuff. And I also won't buy products that are made from leather and like wool and stuff. Just stuff that comes from animals I just won't buy. Also cosmetics, that's another thing, makeup. I'll only get like cruelty-free makeup and stuff. Obviously I'm not going to throw out everything that I own, like this watch is leather. I'm not going to throw it out, that's just an absolute waste. So yeah. So a lot of people wonder if I do, like they ask if I do it for a diet, like whether it's just a health thing, because being vegan is very healthy, like it's majority like vegetables and beans and legumes and stuff, which is all very healthy for you, which yeah, it is a plus having a good diet. But the reason I'm vegan is for the ethical side. Like I'm just completely against the mistreatment of animals, and I just don't believe that I need to eat and consume their products to sustain myself, and I don't think other people really need to either. That's the thing, like as humans we're herbivores, we're not carnivores, we're not meant to eat meat at all. So like yeah, when people say to me they're like, oh, I could never do that, like I just love meat, like it's just because of the way we've evolved eating meat for some reason, when you know it's not a need for us, we do not need to eat meat, but whatever, that's just how it is now, and society's like that. It's just like meat is such a big thing, like it's huge, just like everyone eats meat, right? So that's why I think a lot of people are just like, oh, I could never not eat meat. And I was like that too, so I'm going to go into that when I start talking about my experience and like how I transitioned into veganism as well. So if you're considering being vegan, it's really, 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 really important that you do your research, because if you go into it not knowing anything, you could get sick, like not eating the right amount of protein and all that kind of stuff. So you need to make sure that you research the nutritional information and stuff, and just generally do research on the topic. Like make sure that it's something you are going to be able to commit to, and you know, if you can't, that's fine. Just try, do what you can. Like, you know, you don't need to just completely cut everything out. If you're just, you know, going without milk a few days in a week, or just, you know, cutting out a few meat dishes, having a few veggie dishes or whatever, that's still good. Like that's still a good thing. You don't need to be like completely vegan to be doing a good thing. So I'm going to leave a bunch of links in the description box of different like sources, different like links to things that are really good information, good statistics and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to talk about two. The first one is a speech by Gary Yourofsky. I don't know how to say his last name like at all, but his speech is the one that I watched that pretty much made me go vegan. He just talks about like the mistreatment of the animals and like how he says like how gross eating flesh is, and like how it's like he's really talking down meat eaters, which is kind of mean, but you know, it gets the point across. So I definitely recommend watching that, especially if you are thinking about going vegan or even vegetarian. It's something really like, it's quite educational. And another thing is the Earthlings documentaries. I haven't watched, I think there's just one, I don't really know, I haven't watched them, I've just seen bits of it, and I can't watch it. Like it's so just like terribly sad, and it's just like after watching that I don't know how anyone could eat meat or animal products again. But whatever, each to each their own. So I'm just going to tell you about like my transition into veganism. So I was like a meat eater. Like I ate chicken, I love chicken, and like bacon and ham and all that normal stuff. But my best friend is vegan and she's been vegan for over a year, so I kind of had her, like I'd eat her food and like I loved it. I always loved vegan food, but I was always like, oh nah, like I couldn't do it. Like everyone says, like, oh, I couldn't do it. But yeah, after a while it was just, I was used to eating vegan food and I was like, I think I could do this, like I'd like to do this. And I was always like, I'll do it after school, like when I move out, because it'll be so much easier because I'm in boarding school. It's like really hard to like make my own food, but I manage. So yeah, and then one day I was just like scrolling through YouTube and Clarissa May, I think, yeah, Clarissa May put up a video about why she's vegan, and I watched that, and then I went onto her links and she linked Gary Yourofsky's speech, and so I watched that, and literally that second I was like, oh my god, like I need to at least try to be vegan. So I did for about a week. I was like, okay, I'm vegan, and I remember I had like a pasta and like I'd have, which had chicken in it, but I didn't eat the chicken, and then like I wouldn't drink milk. Like I'm just trying to wean myself off it for about a week, and like I'd get vegetarian pizza, and you know, that was good. That was a good way of transitioning myself. However, a lot of people do it over a long period of time, which is probably the best way to do it, but I was just like, nah, I'm just not gonna eat it. So a week later I was like, done, I was vegan, and I haven't eaten meat or anything since. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole story. Like that's about it. There's really not much else. I've just been finding a lot of new vegan places, and I'm becoming a lot more interested in food and like nutrition and stuff. Like I've never cared like this. So many times I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be healthy over the past like 5 years, and I've never stuck to anything except this. I've never had the self-discipline I do to veganism. Like I don't know, it's a really like proud thing for me, because like for so long I've been like, I'm gonna get healthy, I'm gonna eat veggies and stuff, and now I'm just like, oh my god, I want spinach. I just want to talk like about a few things that people say or think before they really know much about the treatment of animals and animal products and stuff. So a lot of people say that milk, like, and the main thing is milk and eggs. They're like, oh, but like it doesn't hurt the animal, like they're already making the milk, so like may as well take it for ourselves. And that like really annoys me, because what like makes you think that cow milk is made for us? What makes you think that we should be drinking cow milk? The only milk we're meant to be drinking is from our mums when we're babies. Like, you know, it's just another example of the way society has changed our views and made it okay kind of thing, which is fine. Like that's just how it is. Like it's no one's fault, that's just how it is. But it's just, people need to understand that it's not something that's needed in our diet. Calcium is, but calcium's available in so many other different foods other than milk, like cow milk. So I don't know, it just kind of weirds me out, like why we would drink cow milk. Like, would you drink dog milk? No, because it'd be weird, because like your brain's like developed to think that it's weird. Yeah, but like a cow's milk is made when they're pregnant and have their calf to nourish them, to make them live. So when a cow is in a farm, any kind of dairy farm, they're being, you know, impregnated way more than like they should be, just for the purpose of our milk. So that is just one thing that's just not like, you know, healthy for them. That must be horrible, like being pregnant all the time and like being pulled at and just, you know, by someone other than their calves. And the thing with eggs is, even like free range egg places, they're still like, no one really gets cage eggs. Like I don't ever see anyone get them, because everyone knows, oh, it's so bad. But so is free range. So it's like they're not just running around a farm and popping out an egg every few minutes or few days and someone walks around and grabs it, you know. Yeah, so that's not what happened. They don't just pick up eggs that they do. They're like genetically enhanced, and they're just not natural at all. So a lot of time in egg and chicken farms, if there are male chicks that they don't particularly need, they'll just kill them. Like you probably have seen, there's a lot on the internet about it, you've probably seen videos of them being put through machines where they're just chopped up and just a gooey mess by the end of it, and it's disgusting. And there are videos of people smothering them in plastic bags. These are baby chicks. Like no one sees a baby chick and goes, oh, I can't wait to eat that. When you see a chicken, like, I don't know, no one really has chickens, but like on the road or something, do you go, oh, I want to eat that, that looks like a good like chicken schnitzel right there? You don't, because it's still a living animal. But people become detached from them and they think it's just a food, which to a lot of people it is. And that's when it gets really sad, because they saw the actual animal and then had a chicken schnitzel, they probably still wouldn't even have a problem with eating the chicken schnitzel, because it's just like, it isn't even the chicken, it's just your food, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the last like little myth I want to mention is that people think that being vegan is unhealthy because you don't get your protein, but I just want to state that beef has like 25% protein in it, whereas vegetables like spinach, kale and broccoli have 45 to 49% protein. So there's a lot more protein in vegetables than there is beef, and it's just like, why wouldn't you just eat the vegetables? I just, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say today. I hope this video didn't piss you off. If it did, sorry, but sorry about it. Yeah, but if you did like this, please give it a thumbs up, it would mean a lot. And let me know what your thoughts are, like what your views on veganism is, and if you have any vegan whatever. Anyway, leave comments below if you have any questions, anything like that. Let me know, and there'll be a bunch of links in the description box as well for you. And other than that, I will see you next Sunday. Okay, side note, I have 2 things to say. One, I'm sorry I haven't posted in like 2 weeks. I haven't had my camera, it's been on display for my DT like major work thing, and it's really annoying, but I have it tonight, so filming. Yeah, and second thing is, next video that goes up after this one, I will not be a school student in the next video. I will be a graduated student. No, not even a student, I'll just be graduated. I'll be an adult. Bye!